Saber, I'm so sorry. I wish I would have known, that she wasn't going to be, with you forever, or I should have known that this was all a plan or something. I should have known something. I feel bad because you shouldn't have to go through this pain. I don't want to see you in pain. I want to see you happy. I mean, you look so happy with her, but I know you're in pain because of what she did to you, which wasn't right. She shouldn't fake her love for you. I don't even know why she's working with Ivy. That is the worst person to work with. It is. It's the worst person to work with. I'm so sorry, Saber. I really am. You didn't deserve to go through any of that. I could see in your eyes that you truly loved her. I don't know. I don't know why I couldn't see in her eyes that there was no love. You two look like you were perfectly in love with each other. I don't know why she would retract her statement and, say that she never did love you. Like, who cares that she's trying to find the killer of the school? I know that is a big deal and everything now, but that shouldn't be it shouldn't be the biggest thing right now. She should be paying attention to the person she loves. I'm really sorry, Saber. You deserved a lot better. And you still do deserve a lot better. And you will find someone. You just gotta let yourself heal. Please don't give up on love. I know there's gotta be someone out there that does love you. And me and Arrow love you. Well, not in that way, but we love you as a friend. And we are like family to you. You have always said that I'm like a sister to you, and Arrow's like a brother to you. Yes, we are friends, but we're more like family. And we will always be your second family. And we will never leave you to go through heartbreak alone. You will find somebody, Saber. And you will love them a lot more than you ever loved Dawn, and they will love you back, and they will never stop loving you. Trust me, please. Please, Saber, trust me.
Yeah, what Solar said. You gotta give yourself time to heal. I know it's gonna take time, and you're not gonna want to be in love with anyone right away. But I do understand that. Heartbreak is not easy to go through. It never is. Anybody that tells you heartbreak is easy has apparently never went through heartbreak. And all of us have experienced heartbreak in different ways, and we all show different emotions with it. Some of us, it hurts worse than others. But one day you will find somebody. Believe me, Saber. You will find someone that will actually truly love you for you. And won't just fake their love for you. You gotta give it time. And look, you've got me and Solar that will always be here for you. Either when you are in a relationship or if you're not. Me and Solar will always be here for you. You are our best friend. You are like a sister to me. And I don't like to see you get hurt. No one does. But we will always be here for you. Forever. No matter what. I know it hurts right now, and it's gonna hurt for a while. But one day you will find somebody that actually loves you for you and will not fake their love for you. You are really important to me and Solar. And we're going to be here for you forever and whenever you need us. You know you can always call me or Solar and we will drop whatever we are doing and see if you're okay. Because you matter to us. Anything else we're doing doesn't matter as much as you do. Because you are a very important person in our lives and we don't ever want to see you hurt. It already is paining both of us to see you hurt. Just don't give up on love this easily. I'm not saying you have to get up and go out in a relationship now. No. Do give yourself time to heal. But don't give up on love permanently. You will find somebody. But give yourself time to rest. Do things you want to do now. You can take this time to better yourself. Do some self-care and self-change if you need to. Help yourself to be more confident and just do other things that don't involve love, but love to yourself. Because self-love is the best thing to do in this time. Actual love does not need to come in this time. You just need self-love and love from people that are giving you a friendship and family love. But we are here for you, Saber, forever. Don't ever forget that. We are friends and family, and we will always stick together no matter what. Through any good and bad times. Because that's what friends and family are supposed to do. We stick together through the good and bad times, no matter how hard or no matter how exciting it is. We will always be here for each other. Just always remember that, Saber. Please remember that. Yeah, come in.
Can't you at your age? Is it that hard to say what you're thinking? Lately my life's moving way too fast. You drag me down if I let you hold me back. What a mess you made, and you hide from it at the bars you frequent. Blame myself for one time miscaused, but looking back you only learn from what you lost. So I'm done, 'cause things could never be the same. This is the last time. This is the last time. You're at the part of me. I can't believe you got the best of me. I can't believe I trusted every word you said. Stress myself out way too far. No, I can see you for who you are.
Hey, I'm sorry that I'm late. I was a bit caught up with some stuff, but I was on my way, and I did text Saber telling her I was on my way. But I'm here now. Thanks for coming. I know this is a very, very sensitive and very sad topic. We have been trying to help Saber as best as we can. You know, it's only been about a week and it's still gonna hurt, but I'll let you talk to her with Solar, so I'll just stand over here. She changed her room after the breakup. It's only been a week, but Saber threw a lot of stuff away. Mostly threw a lot of stuff that you know who gave her, but everything still looks the same except a few things, but she wanted a bit of a change, so she did this. But yeah, it's still gonna hurt, but thank you for coming, Sapphire. It really does mean a lot to Saber, even though she's going through a very difficult time right now, but I know she really does appreciate it. Come on. Hey, Saber. I know you probably don't want to talk to me right now or anything, because, you know, the fight we had and everything with Dawn, I'm so sorry. I was only looking out for you. I would have never wanted that to happen to you, but I was looking out for you because I didn't want you to get hurt. I was being truthful when I said that I saw Dawn and Ivy talking. I would never lie to you. And I wanted to warn you before anything bad happened. And now I feel like it's all my fault because I could have prevented this. You getting hurt and everything else. It's all my fault. It is all my fault. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault for it. I could have prevented all this. I don't know. Sapphire, don't blame yourself. Huh? Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. It never was your fault. I didn't want to believe it. It's not that I never would believe you. I was so blinded by love that I didn't want to believe anything like that. You never want to believe somebody that you love could do something like that. And I just didn't want to believe that Dawn was that kind of person. I didn't want to believe that she could hurt me like that. And I didn't want to believe that she was working with Ivy. It was never you that I was mad at. It was more of the idea of that. Sapphire, I missed talking to you. The entire time I couldn't get myself to bring myself to even apologize to you. Or to even talk to you because I didn't want to believe that idea. And now that I actually see that it happened, I feel terrible. Because all you were trying to do was warn me of something that was eventually going to happen. But my stupid self could not see that that was going to happen. I more should be thanking you right now for kind of showing me that Dawn wasn't the person that she actually claimed to be. And that Ivy can do some awful damage to people. I should be thanking you right now. And also, I'm so sorry, Sapphire, for not believing what you were saying to me. I should have trusted you, one of my best friends.
over any fake love. I should have trusted you and asked Dawn how she truly felt about me. Maybe she would have actually told me. Or maybe I would have caught her and Ivy talking. Maybe every time Dawn said she had to go somewhere, maybe I should have followed her. But sadly, I never did any of that. I was so blinded by love that I thought she couldn't do no wrong. But apparently that wasn't the case. So, I'm sorry, Sapphire. Will you ever forgive me and be friends with me? I understand if you don't ever want to be friends with me ever again, because that was a horrible move I could have ever done to you. Of course. Of course I forgive you. What are friends for if I didn't? I should have known that you weren't angry at me. You were angry at the idea. Nobody ever wants to hear from a friend or anybody they're very close to that their love would do something like that. But I saw it with my own two eyes, and I wanted to let you know because it was your relationship. You always want to let somebody know if something's happening in your relationship, even if you don't want to believe it. You want to let somebody know because it's never right if a person in your relationship goes to a very bad person and then starts doing this. And there's another thing. I didn't want to tell you this right now because you're going through it all. But there was another reason why Dawn was dating you. It was to get into your friend group and get close to you, Arrow, and Solar, so she could figure out if one of you were the killers. The reason why she was trying to do that was because she doesn't believe I'm the killer, and I'm not. I promise you I'm not. She thought Mace was, and Mace definitely couldn't kill anybody. I mean, he would kill people if he had to, if it was a major, something to do with me or friends of his or just something to do. Yes, he would kill people, but not at this very moment. Ruby could, but Ruby's more of just fighting and then, talking, fighting the person, and then leaving them to be kind of bloody or bruised, but I don't think she would kill somebody. But she thought maybe Arrow, Solar, or you were the killer, and that was why she was trying to get close to you all. And in the meantime of being friends with you, she was trying to find records on different things that you guys have been, kicked out of other schools for. She was trying to figure out why. Maybe you could find some dirt on one of you. I don't know why she couldn't just keep her nose out of stuff. It was more like Ivy was trying to get her to do it, but I didn't know Dawn would stoop that low and try to find information about all of you when it's none of her business. It's none of Ivy's business either. It's nobody's business but your own. She was trying to go through probably different software networks and stuff like that to try to figure out if one of you had dirt on you, which is not okay to do to somebody. I needed to tell you this because I didn't want to leave one little detail out, and you deserve to know.
You deserve to know if somebody's, digging up information about you that they shouldn't be doing. But she believes one of you is the killer, and so does Ivy. They both believe that one of you is the killer. And I don't want to believe that one of you is. And I don't think any of you is. But if it does come down to one of you being the killer, that's going to have to give me a little bit of time to process. Because I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do if one of you was the killer. I would probably have to have a bit of time to think. But I don't want to believe that one of you is. But I also don't want to believe that one of you isn't. Because you never know. But I just needed to tell you that. Because Ivy is going to keep watching your group. Even if Dawn's not in there now. I'm pretty sure her and Dawn are still going to be watching your group. Very closely. So if you feel like somebody may be watching you, it may be Ivy or Dawn. So they're going to start breaking laws now. With stalking and everything else. We're going to have to do something to take them down. Eventually. But right now, you need to heal. Heal from the heartbreak. Heal from everything else I told you. And we will all be here for you. Even if you're not going to join the fighters, and I understand why you didn't want to, I will still always be here for you, Saber. No matter what. You are a really good friend of mine, and even if you're not in the fighters, I'll still always be there for you. So, just do some self-care and love yourself, and then you'll find someone to love in the future. You don't have to rush and find someone right now. Just rest.
Thank you, Sapphire. I really didn't want to hear that, but it's none of her business to know what we went through in our old schools. Most of it was petty stuff that we went through and got expelled for. Suspended or expelled for. Those records are none of Dawn or Ivy's business. It's me, Solar, and Arrow's business to know our own. They don't need to know what we've been through and what we're going through now. That doesn't matter, but it's really stupid when Ivy and Dawn think they have to go through records of ours that are personal. I wish they would just both go away. I'm tired of Ivy's crap. I'm tired of Dawn's crap. I'm tired of both of their crap. I'm just tired. Can't leave no one alone. Can't stay out anyone's life. Always gotta do gossip. Now I understand why they're called the gossipers. Never leave no one's information to themselves. Always gotta tell, oh, this is happening or this. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, both of you. Spreading rumors like wildfire. I already have to hear rumors of Arrow, and I want to punch Ivy in the face. She needs to stop making up rumors about Arrow. He's done nothing to her.
Arrow is one of the sweetest people I know. And yes, he would fight somebody if he had to, but he never did anything to her. I swear, she made up a rumor that he punched her. Where did Arrow punch you? She didn't even have a bruise. You tried to make up that, oh, Arrow punched her in the face. Well, she didn't have a black eye. She didn't have bruises. She had nothing. I don't know how Arrow could have punched you in the face if you didn't have a black eye or something else. Ugh. Ivy just gets on my nerves. I hate her and I hate Dawn. I hate both of them. Wish they both just... Saber, no. Don't work yourself up. It's okay. I know how Ivy is. Believe me. I know how she works. I know how she operates. Ivy doesn't like to do things herself. I mean, sometimes she'll do things herself, but not always. Ivy is that one person that when she realizes she can't do something herself, she's going to have more than one person do it for her. And that's where Dawn came in. Dawn came in to kind of be the second helper. Because Ivy couldn't do it herself. Because Ivy can do some things herself, but she prefers to have other people do it. So like minions, pretty much. She wants people to do it for her instead of doing it herself. And you didn't deserve that. You did not deserve to go through any of that. You should have never been a part of an Ivy plan. And I'm really sorry that you had to be. And I know how it is to go through an Ivy plan. Believe me, I know how Ivy works. I used to be friends with her. And it's never good to be friends with a person like that. But I didn't know back in the day. Neither did anybody else. But Saber, I know they can make you mad. But it's okay. You will not be a part of an Ivy plan ever again. We will get her. We will destroy her reputation and Dawn's if you really want to. But we're gonna have to let you heal first. Then we can think of a rational plan. Because if you don't let yourself heal from this and we start planning right away, because then we're going to think in real Ashley, and that's not a good idea to do. It's never good to do it quickly and not, it's just never good for it to be like that. In real Ash thinking is never a good idea. It never turns out right. So we're going to have to think of rational and not irrational. And yeah, so just do some self-care, let yourself heal, and then we'll think of a rational plan for this. Okay? I will try to do just that. Thank you, Sapphire, Solar, and Arrow for all being here for me through this tough time and this breakup. I know we all handle breakups in a different way, and I know it hasn't been that long since it happened, but thank you guys for being here. I really don't deserve friends like you because you guys didn't have to do this for me, but you guys have been helping me a lot and trying to support me through this hard time that I'm going through. So thank you all so much. I think this deserves a group hug. So Arrow, get over here. I'm coming.
Thank you all for being here for me. I really don't deserve you all, but thank you all for being here for me through this tough time. I really appreciate you all. You're welcome, Saber, anytime.
Anytime, you are always welcome. Anytime, it doesn't really matter when or anytime, we will always be here for you, good and bad.